everyone, Michelle, Seaside Crafter. I'm back. So this page that I just did earlier with my Distress inks with the Resist is all dry. It's beautiful. It's not coming off my hands. So we're good to go. So now with this, I am making a if I find my thing, I'm making a tag configuration. Now this is not my idea. I watched a video on YouTube. This is a swap. I'm in a Facebook group, Embellishment Swaps, and this is the swap that I signed up for. And we had to watch her video. I'm off the top of my head, I don't know what her name is, but I will put her in the description. So for this was the background piece of paper that I wanted. This might be a two-part video because there are a lot of different aspects to this. And so this is going to be the cover. There is, well, before I start cutting it, I had to pick out coordinating papers to add to the inside of the tag configuration. So I had two Recollection paper pads that are older pads that are really cute and I'm trying to use up. So this is one of them, Recollections, All Occasions, and it has a lot of colored, it has cut aparts, it's got a lot of, it goes through the colors like pinks and greens and orange and yellow. So I went through and I didn't see anything I really liked except for, I'll show you what I picked out of it, which was only one piece of paper, and I picked this. Now this is more like a muted teal green. I liked that, but then I had this other paper pad, and this one is Recollections, it's older one, Sweet Flora. Now I think I actually got these from my aunt, and so there are a lot. This one goes all different colors. So this one goes from purple, green, teal, green, yellow, orange, and then like a red. So this is the reason why I wanted to do this piece of paper in the oranges, yellow, and a little bit of worn lipstick, because I saw these, I was like, it's nice and bright, it's pretty. However, when I did it on here, it came out a little bit more muted and more like a pastel color. So out of this, and I didn't want too much like, I didn't want too much orange. So what I pulled, and this isn't concrete yet, but I pulled this piece, which is perfect, this piece, which is like yellow ticking, which I like, and this piece. So now, as you can see, this one is more of a teal with a little flower with a little red in the middle. And so then we have this one. So you can tell the difference. This one is more greeny, aqua, faded, and this is a more bright teal flower. So I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. I still have to see how it's going to look after I cut this out. So what I'm going to do is put these aside, and I'm going to get my scoreboard, because I have, this is the configuration. So it's a 12 by 12 piece of paper. I have all the dimensions, so I'm going to follow this onto this, which, you know, would be on the back, because that's the way it goes. So it would be like this, which, you know. So let me put these aside. scoreboard. That would help. Get the scoreboard out. Now, let's see if I can figure out. I think that's like the right side up, I'm going to say. So I'm going to flip that like that. Here's my scoreboard. I take this. So from my instructions, I'm going to, it starts this way. I'm going to score at 4 and score at 9 and go all the way down. Yeah, 4 and 9 and go all the way down. So 4, I'm going to use the smaller one. I don't know, maybe I'll use the bigger one. 4. Ugh. Maybe I will use the smaller one. Because, you know, I'm always losing my bone folders. I don't know why. They just do not like to stay with me. And now I'm going to do the 9 inches. All the way down. And then I am going to turn it counterclockwise. And I'm going to score at 2. Oh, Lord. I'm scoring at 2 inches, but only to this first score line, which is actually 3 inches. That actually looks like 3 1/8. Well, let's just see how it goes, because let's just see how it goes. I think we'll be okay. So I'm going to score at 7, only to that 3 inch. And then at 9, only to that. Am I scoring at 9, or is that from before? Oh, I'm going to say 9 because I have it that way. Oh. Now I have a cat who thinks, alright, first of all, giddy up. She just walked all over my papers that I just picked out. Okay. Alright, so 9. Then I'm going to flip it counterclockwise again. And I'm going to score at 2.5. And I'm going to score at 8.5. Alright, first of all, where is that other score line? Alright, did I already mess this up? Did I already mess this up? Because let me tell you, why isn't that going all the way? Oh, because I was supposed to score this 9 inch all the way down, and I didn't do that. That's why. So let's do that. Yeah, I didn't do that. I just had to look over it again because, yep. So I'm going to score that one all the way down because that was crazy. All right. 9 went all the way down. Flip it again. Where are we here? I did the 2.5. I did the, oh, right. First of all, is this a problem? Did I not score that right? Why does that look like, I'm telling you, I cannot find one thing that is actually true. That's off. All right, that. Alright, so that went to there. I think that's all I had to do. Okay. So, now that I have that, I'm going to put an X on the pieces that I am going to cut off totally, because I want to make sure I am cutting them off, cutting the right ones off. Because let me tell you, that could be. Alright, I think we're good. These two I'm going to have to miter, so we're good. Alright. I'm going to take some scissors. These are just regular scissors. Alright, so now I am going to cut this. I'm going to cut this one first. And I'm going to cut it, because we already know nothing's going to be straight. Can we just say that? I'm going to try. Alright, I cut that. I'm trying to get in the indent. If I keep it in the indent, I have a better chance. Okay, that one's gone. And then I have this piece, and then we're going to cut this off. This is a nice thick paper too. I'm going to cut that off. I'm just checking. I mean, I know I got in over there, but we're not going to worry about that. Alright, so this right here, I'm going to have to miter this, so I'm going to miter it right now. Then I'm going to cut this off, because this has to get cut off. And then I'm going to miter this little corner right here. I might have went a little crazy with that first one, but mitering the edge. Okay. Oh, that's a cat. Come on, Mama. No, 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 no. Come on, her name is Butterscotch. Butterscotch. And what are you doing? Okay, so now I'm going to cut this one off and then miter that. So, no, 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 no. There's not a lot of room on here, so I know. Come here. All right. Crazy cat. Okay. I'm going to cut this one off. Oh, Lord. It's a tail. All right, gonna cut this one off. And I believe, yeah, see, this one's off a little bit, but I believe we're going to miter the corner. And then this one, I'm just gonna go like this and cut it right off. Right here, follow this line. And then I'll just miter. Oh, that didn't work, did it? We gotta cut that off. Alright. You're getting a little crazy now, Butterscotch. Come on now. Sorry about that. She just wants all the attention tonight. If it's not Coco, it's one of the cats. Oh my gosh. We have sightings of coyotes in the, I'd say the neighborhood. It would be true. However, our driveway. Oh, hold the phone. Nope. This, oh my gosh, come here. She is just rubbing against everything and she's going to knock stuff over. We don't want that to happen. Did I do that right? No. I didn't even cut that right. I did not miter that right. I did that wrong. So we'll just cut it like this a little bit. And the same with this one. Oh my gosh. What a show. We're going to cut it like that and then cut it like this. And then no one's going to be the wiser. Okay. Where's my paper? What else do we have to cut? Is that what we had to cut? Is that it? That could be it. I think we are in good hands now. Alright, so I think that's all I had to do for this. I'm going to take this out of here. Jeez. Nope. You're not going up there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to take this and I'm going to use that. I'm going to fold all my edges. And hopefully I did this right. We will find out. So this is going to be, it's a long one, which is pretty cool because, you know, it's different. That's that. So it's actually going to go like this. I hope my flowers aren't upside down. They are. Oh, okay. Yep, we're good. All right, so yep, it's going to go this way. I think that was the opposite of the way she did it, but you know what? I don't know why, but that's how it came out. All right, that's fine. Now I'm going to fold this up. Give that a nice burnish. And these tabs are going to go in. Okay, so this will close on this. However, that is, well, that's okay, but I just don't like that extra. So now is the time to cut things that aren't coming out. Things that are not folding the way they should, or the overlapping. Now is the time to cut them before we glue anything or anything else. So what she also did was, let me just cut these little pieces off. Actually, I'm going to use smaller scissors for this. I'm just going to try to get this white off here. I'm just going to cut this like this just to get this little extra off. Oh, it came off. Beautiful. Okay. And then I think there's a little bit off right here. if it's off a little bit, it doesn't matter because it's still going to be perfecto when I'm done. So I'm just going to cut this little bit of white showing. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Now, other thing she did was, I know what she did. She cut these so they look like a tag. But now, let's see if I can get that straight, because that's going to bother me. It shouldn't, but let's just see if we can get that a little bit straight. I don't know if we will. That's okay. Alright, so I know she cut her corner. She had a corner chomper that it wasn't one of the weird memory keepers. It was a punch, but it went in and cut the corners, you know, like one of these edges. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see how I want to cut them, and then I'm gonna cut them with this. I want it like that. How do I want it? I don't want it too deep. That's too deep, and that's not too bad. I think I might do it like this. I think I might do it like that. That looks good, I think. You're saying, what's the difference? Oh, there's a difference. All right, I think I'm going to do this one. So then what I'm going to do is find a pencil. I guess I don't need a pencil. I can just, you know, pencil's better for me. Because we all know what's going to happen. It's not going to come out right. So I'm just going to have to look into one of those chompers, because that was awesome. That's what I just did. Yeah, okay. I'm going to cut both of those so it goes like that. And then I'm going to cut that. And any kind of pencil left over, I'm just going to erase it. So you want to see it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, it's going to go like this. That is still a pickle. I can still feel it overlapping. Let's try this again. I want to cut that other paper, but okay. Now that's that. We don't have to do that to this one, but now I'm gonna have to do some math. All right, so now we have this. So it's gonna go look like that. Now I have to cover these. I'm not going to glue this one down because I'm going to cover this. I'm going to cover the insides. That was what the other papers were for. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to I'll cover a little bit of this and put something on it. This I'm going to leave. I'm going to put one here, and one here. So I need to measure what this is. So 3 inches, 3 by 5. I need to write that down because in between me finding something, cutting the paper, I will forget what that is. So that is 3 by 5. So all right, so now let me decide what paper I want to put. I might put a cut apart over here. I'll have to find one, but I think I'm going to put a cut apart on here. But on the inside, let's see what we want to do with that, because I don't think I'm going to have enough unless I do all of this with this sheet of paper. I mean, I have enough, but let's see. Let's see what we really want. We really want it all to be one color. I guess I could have it all one color on the inside, which that is pretty. I don't think I want to have it. Oh, well, I stand corrected. I might like that. That is pretty too. I think I like that. It's nice and pretty, and it's bright, and it's the colors. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if I'll have enough for that, but I'll have to grab another piece of paper out of the pack. So that is 3 by 5. And now these are both different sizes. So now let's get the, I was going to say the measuring tool out, the ruler. Let's get the ruler out. I believe these are 9 inches. Well, we don't have to do this one 9 inches, but let's just see. Yeah, well, a little short, a little shy of 9. This one is all right, so you'll get to know this about me. My friend Lori knows all about it. She laughs at me all the time. On the ruler, because I guess that would be 8 and I don't know how many sixteenths. So what I usually say is a line 9 inches minus 1, which to me is 9 inches minus 1 line. So, you know, like the eighth of the can't even see, the eighth of the inches. There we go. 1 of the eighths. So it is, oh jeez, 9 minus 1/8. Okay. I know what that is. I'm just letting you know that's what that is. So it's 9 minus 1. But what was it this way? This is going to be something different. So it is, let's see, I'm going to say, again, 4 inches minus 1/8, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 7/8. So 3 7/8. going to be, that's not the size of this. That's the size of the insert paper that we're going to put in. That 3x5 is actually going to be 2 7/8 and 4 7/8. So let me go back to measure the length, because I said 9 minus 1. It's actually going to be 8 7/8. So 3 7/8 by 8 7/8. And I totally forgot what this was. 5, so 4. Are they doing 4 7? Sorry guys. Butterscotch is sitting on my paper again. Come on. Well, we're gonna have to get new paper because that one's all wrinkled. Oh, I hear Coco. Alright. Sorry about this, guys, about my math. My math is horrible. So that's gonna be, yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll do 2 in. If we're gonna do 2 in, then that's gonna be 3 7/8 minus 1. I know you guys are like, what? It's just too many lines. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one out there that feels this way. So that's the same with this one too. So 3 7/8 minus 1, 8 7/8 minus 1. I don't know what that means. Back to this one. So this one's going to be, which I know I don't have to do the whole thing, but this one's going to be, this one is going to be 4 7/8. 4 7/8. Let's see, we'll just say by, we can do by 7. How's that? Even number. Okay. So 3 by 5, which is actually going to be, let me just check. Yeah, 2 7/8 by 4 7/8. All right, so now that paper, I'm going to get my trimmer. And I'm going to cut this. Yeah, this is how much room I have. Not much. This one's going to be, this one's going to be 3 7/8. By 8 7/8. Did I say 3 7/8 minus 1? Yes, I did. Let's just see how that looks. That might be okay. You might be a winner. I'll have to take that. Might have to take that one off. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, Lord. Alright, well, let's scratch that one, because this is a horror show. Yes, I have multiple trimmers, but let's go back to this one. That is going to have to be a scrap. Where were we? 3 7/8 minus 1. 3 7/8 minus 1. Alright. Minus 8 7/8 minus 1. Okay, and then I just have to do my cuts. What was that one? I'm telling you, I can't do measuring, cutting straight to save my life. I think I want to stop this now and do a part 2. Alright, so that's how that's going to go. Because I don't want this to shut off on me. Alright, so I'll see you at part 2.